charge of the lights, if you wouldn't mind dimming them a little bit and putting a little light on the audience. That would be great. Oh, yeah. And then not, oh, that's so good. Thank you. I've done this before. And last time I did it, I was too nice. What's wrong with you people? You're going to CBT, you're taking CBD, you're going to psychics. I'm the one who knows everything. Which one of you, I mean, ask yourselves, really, who's ready right now for psychoanalysis? You need a lot of courage. We're gonna, I'll take you first. Thank you. Please applause her. She's so bright. Does this work? Does this work?
Whoa, I've never been psychoanalyzed before.
I don't know if this is on. Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my balloon man. But I've turned him off for today. So how did you hear about me to come?
You asked me to come.
I did?
Yeah. Instagram DMs.
Okay. Do talking?
I had this dream in high school that to this day I still wonder what it means. And
sorry, who is it?
So in this dream, I'm not a character in the dream, I'm just watching what's happening. And there's a robot baby, and it has a mouse finger. And the mouse finger is a sentient being that's connected to the robot baby, but it's a different being that's just the finger. And the mouse finger of the robot baby is a disciple of Jesus. And so the robot baby and the mouse finger get on a boat in France owned by Disney. It's a ski resort, and there's a boat that crosses the river, and the robot baby with the mouse finger gets on the boat. and little does the robot baby with the mouse finger know, on the boat there is a terrorist. And it's Hello Kitty. And she's a staunch atheist. And she's so atheistic, she has to kill the mouse finger because it claims to be one of the disciples of Jesus. So, the Hello Kitty gets through, there's like a metal detector to get on this boat, and it's driven by Mark Twain. It's one of those like Mississippi river boats. And the Hello Kitty somehow with like bombs strapped to her like just gets through the metal detector, like no one was checking, and then she gets on the boat and the robot baby's on the boat, and she detonates the bomb, and the boat in the middle of the river explodes, and the robot baby with a mouse finger like starts to fall into the water like Titanic style, and because it's a robot, it will die if it touches the water because it's mechanical. So the robot baby, it's like Titanic, like when Rose and Jack are on that like piece of door, right? So the robot baby like clings onto like a piece of wood, and and is like making sure it doesn't touch the water or else it will short circuit because it's a robot. And as it's doing that, it's keeping the mouse finger up like this so that it can survive. But the piece of wood that it's connected to starts sinking. And the robot baby's like short circuiting as it's touching the water. And the mouse finger's like, ah! And the robot baby's dying, but the mouse finger's still alive because it's like in the air like this. And then the mouse finger calls out to God for help. And God sends one of his angels to come help the mouse finger because it's one of the 12 disciples of Jesus. So God sends a French angel because we're in France. And so they only have French angels in France. And the French angel has a mustache, just like that, and a striped shirt and a beret. And the French angel flies using the mustache. It flies using the mustache and throws a link of the sausages that are on a link.
A sausage on a link?
Yeah. It throws that into the water. And the mouse finger grabs onto the sausage link that the French angel threw down to it. And once it grabs onto it, the robot baby sacrificed itself for the mouse finger to live. And the French angel pulls it out of the water and flies it on the mustache. How did you know? Flies it up to heaven.
How did I know?
How did you know?
How did I know?
They fly up to heaven together, and then I wake up. So what does that mean?
What do you think? Just kidding. Why did you tell me such a long dream?
You had to know all the parts.
All the parts?
Yeah.
Oh. What do you think it means?
I don't know, I came to you.
Next patient, please. Thank you very much. All right, next patient, please. Anybody? I know at least one. Oh yes, please, Tom. Tom, Brian, Kyle.
Woo!
Can we get a psychic reading?
Oh
Yes. Do talking?
What's that?
Do talking?
I'm afraid of psychic readings.
Don't worry. This isn't a psychic reading.
Okay, someone had said that.
Are you hallucinating right now? Because I don't see anyone else. This is my office.
I am, okay.
How do you turn up the volume on this microphone?
Roll it. Roll it and put it back in.
Childhood?
Childhood. Yeah, anything in particular? What are you looking for?
About childhood.
About childhood. I need. Yeah, childhood. It's like sexual. What are you looking for?
Nice.
Childhood. Yeah, childhood. Yeah.
Chinese food.
You know, mommy issues.
Don't listen to them. They're.
Getting molested by a school teacher.
Don't talk about that.
Okay.
Oh, whatever you want. Whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of memories of my childhood.
So you're repressed.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Say more.
I was watching these videos when I was home for Christmas, and I didn't remember them. I didn't remember what was happening. There I was, but I didn't remember being there, you know?
What were you, and what were you doing?
I was like fighting with a friend for a knife and to cut a cake, and you know, they just normal kid stuff.
Who made the cake?
My mother.
Okay, I don't want to ask you. I was about to ask you about a dream, but yeah, I don't. I just, so. Oh!
My mom sleptwalked when I was a kid. Is that relevant?
Yes! Thank you for telling.
I remember this. Yeah, my mom sleptwalked. She came into my room.
Oh, shit.
And I didn't know what was going on. This is true. This is true.
It's true.
Yeah, and she was like, Thomas, we have to get out of the house. She was like, we have to get out of the house right now. It's an emergency. We have to get out of the house. So and she wasn't blinking, and I got up out of the bed.
She wasn't blinking.
And I got up out of the bed, and I followed her, and she went down the stairs. And she went to the front door, and she just stopped, and then she turned around, she went back up the stairs, and she went back into her room, and I followed her in, and she went back to bed, and I just stood there, and I didn't know what was going on.
How old?
I was...
No. No.
And then I started sleepwalking.
What?
Thank you.
Not right in that moment. Not right then, but later on.
Why?
Why?
Why sleepwalk like your mom?
That's a good question. I didn't think about that.
And what about your dad? I mean, where was he when all this happened?
He was asleep. He had sleep apnea.
Sleep apnea. I mean, you've heard it. You've heard it here first.
He only recently found out that he had sleep apnea, but it makes sense. I don't know if this is relevant.
Okay, a case of repressed sleep apnea. Okay, thank you, Tom. Thank you. Come back tomorrow. Thank you. All right, I have time for one more patient. Tiffy, please. I mean, I don't know what your name is.
Tiffy.
How did you hear about me to come?
You're low-key hot.
So you saw my psychologytoday.com profile and
In your profile picture? I was like, hey. Nothing wrong with a little erotic transference. You're putting an object in my face?
this is what it's really. So, okay, Tiffy. What's your suffering like?
I suffer. I suffer.
I'll hold the mic. It's okay.
Can I touch your object? You know what? Should I be looking at you? Should I be on the? Should I be on the couch?
Yeah. Tiffy's ready for the couch. Please show them how it's done. Tiffy. This is how it's done in real psychoanalysis.
I made it, you guys. I graduated. To the couch! And I have an object in my
To the couch. Woo!
Dr. Gwen. I'm in love with
I'm not actually a doctor, Tiffy. I'm just at the end of my training and
Dr. Gwen. Can I call you that? What does that say about me, Dr. Gwen?
You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, you hear that? Oh! Dr. Gwen.
Dr. Gwen, I'm in love with my psychoanalyst. What do I do?
This is a common problem. I deal with it every day. You know, I'm actually an expert in this problem. It's called, well, you already said it.
I said it? What'd I say?
It's the erotic transference. I like to say the transference be transferring hard.
Yeah.
You know, Tiffy, I probably remind you of someone you knew from your past. Is it, who is it, Tiffy?
You know, I'm suddenly blanking. Could you tell me?
You know, Tiffy, when patients are on the couch, they usually don't blank. Just make something up, Tiffy.
Are you telling me that you remind me of my mother?
I remind you of your mother. And what was she like?
My mother? I shouldn't say that. Should I say that? Should I say it? Oh, gee. Analyst, you should.
I don't know, Tiffy, should you? This is really how it goes. I don't know, Tiffy.
Can you give me?
Should you?
My mother, you know, was named Gwen.
What?
Are you my mother?
I knew it, Tiffy. I fucking knew it! Alright, there's only a minute left, Tiffy. Tell me something real.
You need to scan me on something good. Give me a good scan, Jen, okay? We're gonna come to a master signifier. And the master signifier is...
Tiffy,
You know-
I mean, come on.
No,
You know how this works.
yeah, I do, and I struggle. Analyst, help me.
Tell me more about the struggling.
What if we circled around and I said,
Stop circling around! Just get to the point. What's your symptom?
Tiffy!
Tiffy!
My symptoms, I can't speak!
Try! Speak. I'm listening. I can't wait to hear what you say next.
You're listening? That's kind of hot. Whoa!
Tiffy, you're such a good patient. I'm so glad that you came today. Please just say a couple more things and then, we'll see when I scanned you. Sorry, that's a psychoanalysis joke. Not to be confused with therapy or CBT. I don't know what you pussies are doing. Call me.
Can I have your object? Thanks. Dr. Gwen, you're the best analyst ever. And low key, that's the vibe.
I'll take it. Thank you, Tiffy. Tiffy, you have to pay the highest fee because of this erotic transference. I'm sorry, but they're just gonna have to pay me $300 a session. All right. No, negative transfer. I mean, this is what we deal with now. I'm a piece of shit. I love it. I'll be a piece of shit. Oh, Tiffy, what kind of piece of shit am I today?
You're a kind of piece of shit. Yeah, she's a hot one. You guys know it. What?
Alright, Tiffy,
Get out of here. Get the fuck off my couch. You're done. You're cured. Thank you. All right. So, thank you very much. I'll do this again sometime, call me. You're welcome. You all need it. All right, and here's Gabriella.
Cherry Grove Organics, and then a couple